A lemon is a vehicle that has had mechanical problems that the manufacturer or its authorized service representatives have been unable to repair. Or a situation where the manufacturer refuses to honor its express warranty on a vehicle. Express warranty is the manufacturer's promise that it will repair whatever problems are covered by the express warranty during the duration of the express warranty. What happens for most consumers is when they have a defect, any kind of problem with their vehicle, they'll take it to the manufacturer's authorized service representative, usually a dealer, who will attempt to repair it. And if the dealer is unable to repair several problems, more than one, then the vehicle could be a lemon. If a consumer believes they have a lemon, I would suggest that they contact the manufacturer's customer service department and explain that they've submitted it for repair however many times and that the vehicle hasn't been repaired, or they should contact a lemon law attorney to assist them in the process. The consumer should have a copy of their purchase contract and a copy of all repair invoices that they have taken it to the manufacturer's authorized service representative, and they as well should have a timeline that details the problems and what happened when they presented the vehicle for repair. If they were to proceed with an attorney, there's really most consumers want to have the contract rescinded, which is where the consumer returns the vehicle to the manufacturer, who then refunds their payments minus certain deductions. Alternatively, consumers can opt for what we call, quote, cash and keep. And in that scenario, the consumer is paid a certain amount of money by the manufacturer and they retain the vehicle. In the event that a consumer does not have an invoice, usually a situation where he or she took it for repair and the dealer / authorized service representative did not provide them an invoice, they should make a record of that visit as to who they spoke to and what was the problem at that particular time. One thing that consumers should keep in mind is that a lemon case does not require the same problem to arise each time. So all it requires is that there be a warrantable problem that requires repair. So for example, if a consumer took a vehicle in the first time for the window not working, then the consumer took the vehicle the next time for the brakes not working, then the consumer took it in a third time for the transmission not working, that could be a lemon even though the problem was different each time. At least 2 times under warranty to qualify as a lemon, with the notable exception if the manufacturer refuses to honor its express warranty. So in that case, it would be if the consumer took it in and said, my brakes don't work and the brakes are covered by the warranty and the manufacturer outright refuses to fix the brakes, that would qualify as a lemon as well. Another qualification, and this is if the vehicle is taken in once for warranty work and then is destroyed for whatever reason and cannot be presented for the second time. Like for example, if the vehicle caught on fire and was destroyed, obviously the consumer can't take it in for another repair because the vehicle is no longer able to be repaired. In general, lemon's a very specific term that it applies to vehicles that are covered by the manufacturer's express warranty. You can still buy the vehicle used as long as it's covered by that express warranty and have lemon and be qualified as a lemon. However, vehicles that are not covered by the manufacturer warranty for whatever reason, usually that it's expired, are not lemons. Those can be handled under different consumer remedies that may apply. The express warranty is the manufacturer making a specific promise that it will fix certain issues with the vehicle. So most commonly what car manufacturers have is they usually do a 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty, which covers not all, but generally 95% of the components of a new vehicle, which means if one of those components breaks down during that period, the manufacturer is obligated to repair it. The next type of warranty is what we call is the implied warranty of merchantability. The implied warranty of merchantability is basically the manufacturer's promise that the vehicle is able to provide safe and reliable transportation and is without substantial defect. So for example, if you bought a vehicle and the wheel falls off after 20 miles, that could be an implied warranty issue, which you could pursue in addition to your express warranty lemon issue. The last thing that's sometimes called a warranty, but really is not, is what's called an extended service contract. An extended service contract is generally a purchase at the time you buy the vehicle, new or used, and a third party, not the manufacturer, agrees to repair various problems with the vehicle as they arise during the covered period. Violations of service contracts are not lemons or implied warranty issues and would be covered under different consumer remedies. They might have a lemon if they've taken the vehicle in at least twice for problems under the express warranty, and usually more than that, 3, 4, 5 times, and or it's been out of service for a substantial period of time, which is hard to say, but if consumers taken it in twice and it's been out a total of 30 days, that could be a lemon. If they've taken it in 5 times and it's been out of service 20 days, it could be a lemon. There's no hard and fast test. So it has to kind of look at it from a more big picture scenario. Well, in a rescission scenario, the dealer is obligated to refund the consumer total payments made on the vehicle, minus any amounts paid to third parties, including service contracts, gap insurance, that sort of thing, minus a deduction for mileage, which is based on the useful life of the vehicle. However, it's very difficult to compute an exact number without having something in front of me. Generally speaking, and again, everything's generally speaking, the longer you've had a vehicle, the less you'll receive for usage deduction. But that's not always the case. It's an important reason to get an attorney to help you, guide you through the calculation on this amount. The consumer and the manufacturer can agree to what's called a replacement, which is where the consumer returns the defective vehicle and receives a replacement model, basically the new car of the same version. However, that most manufacturers seem to be unwilling to do that, and there's no requirement that happen. So if the manufacturer is not willing to provide a replacement, then it won't happen. And frankly, most consumers don't want the same model back because they're somewhat soured on that particular model. So it's a scenario that doesn't really come up that much.